can of expired courage at the convenience store. The label is faded like an unfinished poem. The saxophone at the corner blows away the mist. The notes fall like leaves spinning and twisting. The street lamp is the only listener yawning, stretching the shadow very long like an unfinished song. The neon flickers, the city's rest. We find the temperature of freedom in the gap. Time slows down, the heartbeat is clear. This moment belongs to no one, only to this mist. The night's rest. We find the temperature of freedom in the gap. Time slows down, the heartbeat is clear. This moment belongs to no one, only to this mist. The wind blows gently, taking away the dust of yesterday. Turns out growth is learning to dance with loneliness. In this city that never sleeps, we are all lost notes, waiting for the dawn to gently end the movement. The sound of the saxophone fades away, leaving only the stars whispering in the sky. The corner of the old house is covered with green letters. That is the time writing to the earth, the gentlest echo. The wooden door creaks like someone gently waking up. The yellowed time sleeping in the drawer. Sunlight passes through the window, mottled on the faded carpet. Dust dancing a tango in the light beam, unseen by anyone. I sit in the rocking chair, listening to the slow ticking of the second hand, like an old record whispering in my ear. Moss is growing, covering the past. Old times like a cup of warm tea soup. We sat there silent and unhurried, let the years flow in this quiet picture frame. Moss is growing, recording the past. Old times like a lazy movement. We sit there smiling like flowers, let the years flow in this quiet picture frame. Maybe youth is a silent blooming in the unnoticed corner, quietly accumulating strength. platform at dawn, with a dream that hasn't healed and a little anxious anticipation. The sky is just turning white like an unopened envelope. What's inside, no one knows. The moving clouds under the feet like soft white sand. I am a migratory bird chasing the direction of the monsoon. The marks on the map are the lines of future poetry. Every stop is a new chapter of life. Flying over mountains, flying over oceans, looking for the heart of that piece of sunny. The wind is singing gently in the ear. Freedom is the only baggage. Flying over the fog, flying over the vicissitudes, embracing the unknown that is scorching. Clouds open to see the moon, fog disperses to see the light. Hope is blooming at the next stop. Maybe I will get lost, maybe I will get hurt, but every time I flap my wings, it is a medal of growth. No longer afraid of wandering, no longer asking about the return date, because the most beautiful scenery is on the road at dawn. The monsoon is still blowing, taking my wish, flying to the distance, that place with light. Open the old book, a dry leaf falls. The veins are like palm lines, recording someone's enthusiasm. The folded corner of the page is the mood label at that time. Now reading it like a sentence of apology from another life. The treadco of the coffee cup still has the round of the lip print. That was a promise not spoken in a certain afternoon. Time flows like water, smoothing all the edges and corners of life, leaving only the smooth fragments precipitating in the heart. Time has creases, hiding everything. Those scenes of laughing and crying, we gently smooth its wrinkles, brewing memories into gentleness. Time has creases, recording everything. The reasons for those gains and losses we slowly learn to accept, turning the past into clear wine. Turns out growth is learning to reconcile with the past, no longer obsessed with the chapter of who is right and who is wrong. Those creases hide the texture of life. Every scar is where the light comes in. Close the book and tuck the leaf inside. Let time continue its runway. morning breeze, a postman weaving through the blocks. It brings no papers, no bills to shock. It gathers the glimmers from windows faint and bright, unspoken wishes hidden in the night. It brushes past neon, past parks in silent repose, filtering the noise, leaving simple chords to compose. It taps on my sill, a gentle knock of 3, handing a letter from the stars just for me. Oh, wind postman carrying parcels of dreams through crowds and corners where loneliness gleams. It says the world is vast, wide and free, but gentle hearts find each other eventually. Oh, wind postman singing songs of love to weary souls beneath the stars above. A little light, a warm and glowing fire, proof that we live and love, reaching higher. Maybe we are islands drifting on our own, but the wind is a bridge making the distance known. Under this vast sky, raining tenderness down, we are all receivers and senders in this town. The breeze blows on to another window pane, carrying my reply into the future's domain. The old clock counts seconds in the corner, coffee stains drawing rings at the bottom. I sit by the window watching clouds folding sunlight into parchment lines. The wind hums softly through the laundry line like a melody from childhood. Those unmailed lines of warmth gather dust in the drawer. We're trapped in the amber hour, reluctant to leave, brewing moments into eternity, even if it's just body heat. Sinking in the light, this second doesn't need to be true. Straight lights stretch the shadows long like an unfinished letter. I count the echoes of my steps, waiting at the empty intersection. We're trapped in the amber hour, reluctant to leave, brewing moments into eternity, even if it's just body heat. Sinking in the light, this second doesn't need to be true. Time is a gentle thief, stealing youth but leaving the aftertaste. If this moment could solidify into water, I drown in this its purity. We're trapped in the amber hour, finally willing to admit that ordinariness is a gift. Amidst the chaos, guarding inner peace, this life is moving enough. Luggage wheels grinding against the 3 a.m. Concrete glowing with a cold, pale sheen. The map crumpled tight inside my pocket, just like my anxious heart caught in between. The elevator's broken, the stairs go on, counting up to 12, panic sets in. I stop to watch the moon outside the window, hanging halfway up where the night begins. Don't fear the 13th step, it's just a barrier blocking the light. Every step counts, yeah, every step exists, even if you sway in the night. The wind will catch the falling dust. The dream is up there, waking in your sight. The neighbor's radio plays a static tune, an old song weathered by the years. I hear the rhythm of my own breathing, growing stronger now, conquering the fears. Don't fear the 13th step, it's just a barrier blocking the light. Every step counts, yeah, every step exists, even if you sway in the night. The wind will catch the falling dust. The dream is up there, waking in your sight. The wind up high might bite a little colder, but a broader vision heals confusion. When you finally cross that heavy threshold, you find a strength you never knew you used. Turns out the 13th step was a metal growth gave to me. Every step counts, no more hesitation. My heart has grown invisible wings, you see, flying far away, wild and free. The subway cuts through the city's pulse, headphones hiding the song of the waves. I watch the reflection against the glass, like a silent movie sliding through the haze. The convenience store lights are soft and low, hot coffee warming the palms of my hands. People in line staring down computer screens, navigating vast worlds in tiny bands. Life is a breathing exercise. Inhale the hope, exhale the sigh. No need to chase every single train. It's okay to fall behind sometimes. In the middle of the crowded sea, keep a patch of empty space inside. Dusk dyes the sky in shades of orange. Pigeons rehearsing on the roof above. They don't rush around or argue, just enjoying the wind's gentle love. Life is a breathing exercise. Inhale the hope, exhale the sigh. No need to chase every single train. It's okay to fall behind sometimes. In the middle of the crowded sea, keep a patch of empty space inside. Slow down and you will hear heartbeats sweeter than the ticking clock. Calm down and you will see stars rising from the ordinary rock. Life is a gentle exercise. Accepting flaws is how we win. In this noisy script we're living in, I choose to be the director of my skin. With relaxed strokes, I write the poem that is mine within. Bike tires rolling past the last bus of summer. Sea breeze carrying salt and heat. We left our footprints on the sand, like writing chapters incomplete. You said the future is an unnamed sea. No shore in sight, no boundary to feel. But as long as your palm holds the warmth of now, we won't fear the blank. So let's dive into this unnamed sea. Let the spray wet our expectations. No need to know where the destination lies. Floating is a posture too, in the embrace of deep blue. We are dust, wild and free. Sunset dyes the ocean into gold leaf. Our shadows stretching out so long, like two birds that never tire, flying toward the unknown song. So let's dive into this unnamed sea. Let the spray wet our expectations. No need to know where the destination lies. Floating is a posture too, in the embrace of deep blue. We are dust, crashing down. Maybe we'll get lost in the rainy season, but if we remember the courage of this moment, we'll find the galaxy guiding us home. We will embrace this unnamed sea, brewing tears into a salty confession. Even if time changes and our faces fade, the blue in our hearts will never be buried. The desk lamp draws a halo on the corner, shadows crawling slowly up the wall. I practice smiling at the mirror, like a still life waking from a call. Fold anxiety into paper boats, set them sailing in a midnight cup, watching them rise with the steam as the outlines blur and give up. I am a still life, hiding years that float beneath a silent surface. Raging tides grow in the gaps of the brush strokes. New branches start to show. Traffic outside flows like a galaxy, silently cutting through the night. I turn off all the noise around, just listening to my heartbeat's flight. I am a still life, guarding codes inside, in the frame of time. Slowly I abide. No need for applause, nor fear of the tide. This life is a masterpiece with nothing to hide. No rush to define, no need to run away. In this frozen moment, I found who I am today. I am a still life, painting life's parade. In the simplest composition, the deepest answer is made. Living gently is the best masquerade. Streetlights trace their scribbled names within the pools of rain. The last subway took the final noise. I count the raindrops on the convenience store glass. Hot coffee turning lukewarm in the cup. The cash register sings a song no one hears. The man in the coat is waiting for something too. We are the neon messengers, delivering addresses never sent in this city that never sleeps, folding thoughts into expired receipts. We are the shadows of time, pretending to be steady before the window, and dawn erases the night. Who remembers this moment of transparency? An old song on my headphones changes frequency, like the breeze from the playground 10 years ago. Where am I now? Who lives next door? Life's script is always written too fast. Maybe growing up means learning to make peace with solitude at every corner convenience store, finding a moment of safety. Luggage wheels whisper down the corridor, pushing through the foreign midnight fog. The moon outside has the same round curve, but it doesn't light up this strange map. 4:30 in the morning with jet lag. Consciousness feels like a nameless punishment. I am the poet of jet lag, writing chaotic rhymes, folding homesickness into the shape of a boarding pass, drifting between takeoff and landing, looking for where I truly belong. I am a drifting punctuation mark, lingering at the end, waiting for a hug across latitudes and longitudes. While the world spins, I just want to dock on your familiar streets. The wicker chair on the balcony sways to a rhythm. Sunlight turns dust into gold leaf. The shirt on the clothesline swings like a swing. Wind flips through unread chapters. The second hand moves too slow, like on vacation. The world pauses its noise for this moment. This is the third blue of the afternoon, not the sky nor the ocean, but ripples rising from the heart, hiding in the cracks of busy's nest. This is the third blue of life, the glow within ordinary days. When we learn to gaze, we find beauty right beside us. reflection in the mirror looks a bit strange. Fine lines around the eyes, marking years. Once sharp edges smoothed by life in exchange for today's calm. Paint on the canvas dries and gets wet again. This portrait is never really finished. I am an unfinished portrait, slowly fading and reapplying makeup in time. Those regrets are special brushstrokes, forming a unique life. I am an unfinished chapter. Between the lines there is tears and sugar. Accepting this imperfect form is the best reward for growing up. Chase the wind running through the old alleys. It swirls up leaves like love letters. Blowing through my hair, taking away confusion, leaving a cool realization. Invisible tracks, the most moving existence, like those loves never spoken aloud. I wanna catch the shape of the wind, but it flows